Welcome to the HumKayLive series this Sunday, like every Sunday, 7 p.m. East African time. It's our time of fresh music and inspiration to jumpstart your week in style. I'm sure you're wondering, hey, what is this place and what's going on? Yes, it's the HumKayLive series. You're in the right place at the right time. 7 p.m. East African time is our time that we get to do this together, and I'm grateful that you make the time to join in today. And I trust that you will be blessed by the few minutes that we're going to spend together. I just happen to be in a beautiful, beautiful gallery right here, right now, and I've been looking at a lot of art pieces and sculptures and paintings and things of different kinds that are kept in this particular gallery. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. And it just got me thinking what I can share with you this evening on the HumKayLive series, and I think I got something for you. Well, one of the things I saw were animals, okay, a set of animals, giraffes and rhinos and lions and elephants and different kinds of animals. One of the sections has a bunch of them. Actually, I'm surrounded by a few of them, which perhaps you cannot see in the frame. But looking at them got me thinking how God has perfected His creation, how God has perfected His creation, making sure that the fish have something to eat in the water and the animals have something to eat on the land, and certain things eat certain other things for certain other things to survive, and certain things produce certain things for certain other things to be able to survive. It's called the ecosystem, okay? It is called the ecosystem, and God had all this thought through in 6 days of creation. Hello, that is a great God. In 6 days of creation, God created everything, and the Bible tells us when He looked at what He had created, He said it was beautiful. And I agree. There's just nothing more refreshing, nothing more energizing than to be out and in touch with nature, to see the things that God has created, and to see how marvelously they sustain themselves by the power of the seed reproducing after their kind, and how they sustain themselves by the systems that God has built within them. Think about yourself. Think about yourself. The eyes that are watching this are blinking, okay? And God designed that to make sure that your eye can keep on cleansing itself as it looks and gets in contact with, some small particles of dust or whatever else that you come in contact with. And it is self-lubricated to make sure, there's no friction on the lens and all of these things that could have damaged your eye. All of this is inbuilt within your system. Meanwhile, the heart is beating at a consistent rate, and meanwhile, your body is stabilized at a particular temperature, and your blood pressure must stay at a certain level, or else you are sick. It goes too high, you're dead. It goes too low, you are dead. But God makes sure that that remains stable for as long a time as possible. All of these things that happen, we are breathing, we are looking, we are moving, we're thinking, we're doing so many things at the same time, and we never even think about it, but God made sure that those particular functions of our body continue to function. It takes a lot not to believe in God. I just marvel at people that don't believe in God. It takes a whole lot not to believe in God after observing all the things that we get to observe about life, about nature, about our own bodies and how they function for many, 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 many years that humanity has existed. We have created lots of wonders, we have created lots of things. We cannot create a human being, only God can, and that is to say, only God made you and I. Nobody else can do that. Nobody else could have done that. Men have tried, women have tried for generations. Nobody has been able to replicate a human being. And we're in the generation of AI, where there are voices that imitate or clone human beings. You just have to listen to it 10 seconds and you'll know that's not a human being. It sounds robotic. Okay, there are some that have tried to come close to imitate the breaths and the breaks and the poses and things, and no. It is not the same. It is not the same. There is a perfection that God has created within humanity that cannot be replicated. So what more to do, or what other expression of gratitude to give to Him than to worship Him and to spend time thanking Him for all that He has done. God is my greatest desire, and today I want to share that desire with you in this next little song. We're going to keep this short. We will sing this song together. It's one of the old ones. I just like the old ones because I'm not very young myself. Okay, and they just speak to my heart in such a special way, and I like to do that on the HumKayLive series this Sunday, like every Sunday, 7 p.m. East African time, our time. of fresh music and inspiration. Otherwise, you are welcome again. If you've not subscribed, go right ahead and subscribe, and let me know how you are doing this weekend and what is special that you can share with the world. How can you inspire somebody? Is it a verse that you'd like to share with us? Is it an experience that you'd like to share with us? Is it a testimony that you'd like to share with us that will inspire us and uplift somebody? Please go right ahead and share it in the comments. Otherwise, let me know how this ministers to you. I'm always delighted to hear from you and to know that you are blessed by this particular series that I get to share with you this Sunday and every Sunday, same time, 7 p.m. East African time is when we get to do this. So thank you so much for that. Let somebody know this is happening. Share, like, subscribe, do whatever you can do to support this channel and to make sure the word goes out and that God's people are blessed by the ministry that I continually do here. Otherwise, I hope you're well. If you're not, let me know. I like to pray with you and I like to see God answer those prayers. He always does because He loves us and because He is faithful. This particular song draws from where I started. It has an animal in it, okay? I started by talking about animals. And so I found a song that has an animal in it, a deer to be specific. And I just want to do this song for you as a deer or with you, which would be even much better. Yes. I long to worship you as the deer panted for the water, so my soul longeth after thee. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. You alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. You're my friend and you are my brother, even though you are a king. I love you more than any other, so much more than anything. Oh, you alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship thee. I love you more than gold or silver, only you can satisfy. You alone are the real joy giver and the apple of my eye. Oh, you alone are my strength, my shield. To you alone may my spirit yield. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me for the HumKayLive series this Sunday, like every Sunday, 7 p.m. East African time, our time of fresh music and inspiration to jumpstart your week in style. May your week be blessed. May the work of your hands be blessed. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. See you again Sunday, 7 p.m. for the HumKayLive series. Have a great week and God bless you. Bye-bye.